I approach this by guiding our project manager through a strict discovery framework focused on two metrics. Where is the data and where is the operational bottleneck? Instead of pushing complex AI because it is a buzzword, I look for high value, repetitive tasks that cause delays. For example, if it is a logistic client, I look at historical shipping data using pandas and suggest a predictive route optimization model to cut fuel cost. If it is a retail client, I suggest market basket analysis or demand forecasting using skilled learn to maximize their average order value and prevent dead stock. By focusing strictly on data ready bottlenecks, we protect our delivery timeline and guarantee immediate measurable ROI for the client. I always advocate for a prototype first, phase based approach to optimize the client's budget and our agency's engineering velocity. In phase 1, I start with an off the shelf API like OpenAI combined with RAG to inject the client's specific domain knowledge. This allows us to deliver a working prototype in days with minimal upfront infrastructure cost. In phase 2, we evaluate two triggers: traffic scale and data privacy. If the client's transaction volume grows so high that monthly API bills threaten their margins, or if they have strict compliance constraints like enterprise financial or healthcare data, I migrate the system to a self-hosted open source model using cloud infrastructure. This dual strategy ensures rapid time to market while protecting long-term cost efficiency. To prevent hallucination from day one, I build robust RAG pipelines. I implement an overlapping chunking strategy to maintain document context followed by top-K retrieval and cross-encoders re-ranking to ensure only the highest quality context reaches the prompt. I also log the LLM's temperature close to zero to keep responses strictly factual. For a live system experiencing a quality drop, I leverage production observability tools like Langsmith or structure Python logging. I isolate the specific failing queries to inspect the retrieved context. If the retrieval is poor, I refine the vector embedding queries or adjust chunk size. If the context is accurate but the answer is wrong, I optimize the system prompt boundaries to eliminate the drift without touching the core model. I would immediately align with the project manager to diplomatically manage the client's expectation, especially in a high liability field like healthcare. Because AI is probabilistic, 100% accuracy does not exist, and rushing a medical deployment in 2 weeks creates severe compliance and legal risk for our agency. I would pitch a human in the loop rollout strategy to the client. In 2 weeks, we will deliver a highly optimized RAG system passing the medical data. But we position it as an AI co-pilot that generates draft summaries. A human medical professional must review and sign off on every output before it enters the record. This safely delivers immediate operational value to the client within their timeline while giving us the production logs needed to iteratively refine prompt accuracy over time. I dedicate my weekends to exploring open source research and testing new production frameworks so that my learning never conflicts with daily client sprint deliverables. For instance, I've been heavily working with LangGraph to move past basic linear chains and build stateful multi-agent systems that support complex loops and human approval gates. I also track methodologies like Beamed method to establish disciplined production grade agentic development pipelines rather than unstructured scripting. Keeping up with these tools allow me to bring cutting edge production ready architecture directly